Captain Funko. Everyone, if you're actually watching this is kind of a little bit off from what I'm supposed to actually be doing for videos, but I gotta make this a point. So, yeah. So, everyone, my name is Void, for frick's sake, I have to say it. This is gonna be a little bit of a rant, or whatever you're gonna call it. So, I apologize if you guys may like Funko, or if you're a fan of them, or you may actually just hate this video because of how unprofessional I might be. And spoilers, if you guys really just want to see the security breach as soon as it just comes out immediately as a game, you might want to click away from this video. But you can like the video if you want to. But I'm sorry, but let's get on to the video right now. I got so many questions when I look at the products. What the heck just happened here? What the heck went wrong right here? So, I'm gonna basically just go over with the characters. So, I'll give it props first. The first step, I'll give them props. So basically, like the first prop, I'll actually say they did a fine job. They really did try their best making the characters accurate. Well, two of them are actually basically my favorite. The security breach in general, because they're not that bad of characters really. First, let's just go with Glamrock Freddy, which Glamrock Freddy almost looks accurate to the game, minus the head itself. Which, to actually be honest, I'm gonna say is, well, the head mode looks exactly like Funtime Freddy. It really is. Because if you actually have like the actual head mode itself of Funtime Freddy, or if you've seen this on Google or other videos, then yeah, you could definitely tell this is basically Funtime Freddy's head onto like this body. Which he almost looks identical to the game, just minus the head mold and the teeth, which I'll show it a little later on. And then we got to Monty, which I may need to focus on how I'm supposed to speak, but on that note, we have Monty right here, which basically Monty is an alligator or whatever what they're gonna actually call him, which doesn't look that bad. I'll say is that he kind of looks good. He's alright. They could have done way worse for him, but this is the best I could actually say is that it's alright. Except that it's literally Funtime Freddy's head mold, but just without the nose and ears, and kind of have to customize the teeth, which basically doesn't look that actually half bad. It's not half bad. Like, the more I look at these two characters, the more I kind of feel alright with them. But the rest is just horrible. Which Roxanne is clearly is Toy Foxy as like the reused head mold, or it's just basically Funtime Foxy. And then this is basically Glamrock Chica, which the head mode that's Chica from wave one. From wave one. I'm sorry if this may sound like an insult, but I have to say it. This is just the truth in my own eyes when I look at this. That looks like a damn pelican right there. Which, the best I could say is that probably like the one I could say that's basically probably the best and the most accurate out of the five is probably is Freddy. Because basically they almost got everything nailed down minus the head mold. And basically Roxanne just looks like a snoring out of a cold. I don't know what I'm even saying, but I'll just say it properly. Roxanne looks more like she's from Coca-Cola. Like, no joke. She looks like she's exactly from a Coca-Cola. Like, if you guys take a can or search this up on Google in videos, like, look at the Coca-Cola. Look at Roxanne. You can clearly see it's kind of a bit of a like an actual resemblance. And Vanny, I don't know whether they done. I don't know what they done wrong to Vanny, but clearly they did something wrong. And also, this bunny is holding a knife right here, which I'll show a picture what Vanny's supposed to actually look like when they made it. What they're kind of is making her into the game, but I'll move on with that. Which, if you look very closely, I don't think my camera can ever zoom in as much. I think it's like the maximum limit. If you ever can like zoom in very closely to the eye, she's cross-eyed, and two, the freaking there's stitch lines onto the actual eye. If you really can zoom in very, very closely, then it gets worse. I like the I like the mystery minis, and this is definitely an upgrade to Chica especially. And I definitely kind of like Freddy and definitely Vanny and Roxanne Will. But I got a huge question right here. Was this really necessary to have this many recolors? Like, why so many recolors on this release? That's like a total about like 7 recolors actually. I actually like the flocked version of Vanny because it kind of really looks just a bit darker, and I kind of like the color where they did it. But why 7 recolors actually? That is like a really good question right there. Was it really necessary to do this? No, they could have like done is go back to like the FNAF VR or go back to some other characters like the Withered animatronics maybe when they make the actual action figures, which we never got in them. Which really they could have made like some other characters. We never even got in a VR wave. Where's the frick is Glitch Trap? That's one question. Where's Glitch Trap? We never even got a VR wave. Where's Glitch Trap? Where's Dreadbear? Where's Grim Foxy? We've never even gotten these characters into a freaking release. Which Funko is a little bit lazy on that part. Which I understand with the head mold and stuff. But why skip out on some of these characters? I know I sound a bit unprofessional and this may sound like I'm complaining, but I'm actually being really honest. They could have made like a FNAF VR wave where they introduced Glitch Trap and even Dreadbear and including like the Halloween edition that involves like Grim Foxy, which I would have been real happy to kind of see them because then this would kind of feel like they're actually kind of is having them nailed down. But why 7 recolors for frick's sake? And 3 of them are Freddy. And they barely even gave Monty a version of them. Which I'm kind of a little upset. I'm really is a little upset about this. Like, Funko, you really were doing well around FNAF 6. That was like a real step up. You did well with Scrap Baby and Candy Cadet and Molten Freddy. Like, they were good characters when you made the design. They look really accurate. But just, this release is not that good. It's just a little disappointing. Well, minus the flocked version of Vanny, which I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks just a bit darker, but I like it. Now let's just go into what the character's supposed to look like for the security breach. Minus Roxanne and Funtime Chica. Not, dang it, why do I keep feeling like that looks like Funtime Chica? Like, freaking Glamrock Chica almost kind of looks like Funtime Chica when I imagine it. I'm sorry. It's just the thoughts in my mind. Let's just go on to the 3 characters I'm just gonna mention, and which is basically Vanny, Glamrock Freddy, and Monty. I have to be real honest with these guys. So for the security breach, this is what Glamrock Freddy is supposed to actually look like. Which when they did it on like the figure, the action figure, it doesn't look that bad. It actually almost had it fully nailed down, minus the head mold. Where they're supposed to like reveal like these canine teeth, which actually not gonna lie, I was not expecting this, which in my honest opinion, out of like the security breach animatronics I see the most, I really like Glamrock Freddy, and he kind of looks like probably like a really nice designed character. Not gonna lie, he kind of looks a bit resemblance to Rockstar Freddy in a way. If you kind of imagine that, he kind of is like a resemblance to Rockstar Freddy in a way. But I like this character. He looks really nice, and I definitely like this bolt pattern with the blue striking and like the red outer line and the canine teeth. It really looks nice. I'm giving some props to the security breach really done to the actual animatronics, which I freaking like Glamrock Freddy. And then we have his Monty, which Monty doesn't look half bad as an animatronic. I don't know if this is like his actual eyes, but I don't know if they're supposed to like say like Monty is an alligator or a crocodile. I don't know. I don't care which one it is. I kind of like this character because well, back when I was around like kindergarten and stuff, one of my favorite animals is basically an alligator, and Monty is one of my favorite characters designed wise, which to actually be honest, I was never really expecting an animatronic to be an alligator, which looks really nice. I actually like the design, where he looks more like this is kind of is like in the 1900s, like in like the 1980s. I really like this 1980s vibe where basically it's like the music, it's like rock, and I really like this. I really like it. It just makes this feels like a more of an actual rock star band version of them. If you guys understand what I mean by that. Which I'm gonna be real honest, I like it. I really like these. I really like these two the most because they really kind of stand out, kind of a bit more, um, like in the 1900s, like where it's kind of more like a punk like version of them, where they really play like actual music and it's really nice. And then lastly, let's just get to Vanny. Actually, scratch that. Never mind. I regret it. I absolutely regret it. I absolutely regret it when I saw what Vanny actually looked like. So when basically she has like a brown spot on her left eye, and yeah, her eyes were like red, but still it like I think that's what they were working on to make what Vanny is supposed to look like. No, this is this is not it because yes, I know this is kind of it's just a picture, but no, this isn't, Manny. This is just something else. Don't mind me. I know this is kind of is a bit of an unnecessary. It's like an unnecessary video. I kind of wanted to point this out, and because I'm a little disappointed what Funko did for the new products they were making for the new security breach for the FNAF characters. Well, mine is Glamrock Freddy and Monty, which they look fine. They look fine. Well, mine is the reuse head mold part, where they kind of need to kind of work on it a little. I get it if they, I get it. This isn't the first time they did it, but then again, um, it's a little disappointing. Like, I heard they kind of is gonna make plushies, but if the plushies don't look good, I'm not buying them. I'm not buying them at all. I'm just gonna get actual other plushies and try to like color them to make it look more like an actual based off to the game, and I'll make them better. I'll make them better. I'll work on it. And don't give me the excuse that these were just straight up quick. Don't give us the excuse where it's just basically how I point this out. where they made the product on the actual picture, but they say this was a rush. Don't make that excuse, please, because it's not right. It's not even that smart of a move to do that. It's not worth it. It's just they kind of disappointed us, really. I really have to make this for you on this video to point this out, really, because it just feels a little disappointing. Though there are pros and cons to it, it's just a little disappointing to see the actual products really being reused head mold and kind of is a bit inaccurate to the game. And it's just kind of a bit on a whole nother level. Where basically, if this really keeps up, I feel like Scott may remove the license for Funko making the products. Which things will be going differently very later on soon, is what Scott actually mentioned. So I kind of feel like the things aren't gonna go well for